I know what it is. I know what controls our happiness. It's the days of the week. Based on what day of the week it is, determines how happy or sad you can get. Determines your anticipation for the next day. Determines how conscious you are in your current moment. You know, you might treat a Monday like it's just so mundane. You wouldn't even care about a Monday. You dread Mondays. But it's Friday. Oh, it's Friday. I'm excited. I don't know what the weekend brings, but it's the weekend. It's Sunday. I gotta work tomorrow. It's more of a mellow day. Weekdays are probably a spell. You gotta look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at what. Let me tell you how it could be a spell. It's like time. Just like time is a spell. On your phone, you can get rid of every widget. You can change everything. You can change the screensaver. You can change what widgets you got on your home page. You can change the apps you got. You can change every little thing on your phone. Everything on your phone is customizable. Except one thing, guys. There's one thing on your phone that you have no control over. You cannot move it, whatever. You cannot move it. That's the time. The time stays as a big like title on your screen. For instance, look. As soon as I open my phone, 3:10, the time is just right there. And then you gotta realize that time isn't real. But the time spell, it makes it real. It makes your belief is what makes it real, guys. Whatever you believe, whatever you put energy to, it mirrors it in 3D. Same with the weeks, days of the week. I don't think you can't get rid of that either. They're gonna tell you exactly what day of the week it is, what day in the. I think it's Gregorian calendar, or that might not be it. It's a calendar year. It's a calendar year that's like just made for Americans. Like you gotta think more on a broad scale, guys. Everything you see is manipulated. Is there for you. It's put there for you. You know, schools. Those aren't natural. Schools are not natural. That's an indoctrination. Like putting a child through 12 years of schooling, you're putting through 12 years of intense programming. That's what it is. Jobs aren't natural, you know. The food we eat in the stores, it's not natural. Like, if any grocery store has terrible food for us. Like, have you seen a Hostess? Do you know Hostess is probably a leading killer? And the people that own Hostess probably own the medicine that fixes the problems their food causes. Like, you gotta do some research. Y'all gotta really ask some questions. Like, you really have to ask some questions. And then so in saying that and saying the food that's in grocery stores is bad, where do I get food from? I'm just asking genuinely because I don't know where to get food from. But yeah, probably got to start growing your own food. That's probably what it is. But what else? Forgot. Yeah, you just gotta realize, like, everything is a system. It's not real. It's a system. Everything is a system, man. And it's a system it's not made for the individual. Let's get that fact straight now. The system is not made for the individual. Okay? The system is not made for the individual. Even though probably like 95% of the individuals follow the same thing, but it's not made for the individual. It's made for the masses. It's made for the collective. The system is made for the collective. So as long as 95% keep doing what they're doing, the system is working. And it's really more along the lines of 99.5, you know. But you see how I connect that, right? You see how I said it's for the collective, but 95%, 99% of the collective is following. So therefore you make it think, oh, it's just for me. No, it's for a collective. It's not for the individual, because if they can control the collective, they can basically control the individual, because the collective, the individual follow the collect. Most of the time, an individual follow the group. Whatever the group is doing, that's what the individual do. That is just basically, and that was probably taught to us as a kid. Like, all these things come from as a kid. Like, it's how we grow up. It's how our parents grew up, how they grew us. It's heavily influenced, guys. It's heavily deeply rooted. It's deeply rooted, and yeah, just start questioning more things. Start questioning a lot more things. Start questioning a lot more things. Stop accepting. Stop blindly following everything. That's not what we do. That's what y'all do. That's what people do. They blindly follow. You only do something because Bob did it. So now, oh, Bob did, I can do it. No. Bob isn't even here. Bob isn't conscious. Bob is a robot, not a real robot. You're not a robot, guys. You follow. You do what's told. You do what's told like that. You do what's told. You have no sense of imagination. You have no sense of self-discipline. No sense of self-guidance. No self-navigation. You do exactly what's told, and you don't blur the lines, and that's cool. Do you? I don't care, but you never get to question. You never, stuff like that. But honestly, man, this world is it's an experience. Nature is beautiful, by the way. Nature itself creates beautiful imageries just by being. Nature creates beautiful imageries. So you have to thank the divine. You have to thank him, her. You have to thank it. I'm gonna start calling it it. You have to thank it. Thank the divine. Thank the creator, because it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Who knew that moss on a tree could look amazing, could look beautiful when in the sun, but at the same time, in the darkness, it could look like a shadow. So beauty is subjective, and also fear is subjective. The same person, like I said, the moss in the dark could look like a shadow. That's why somebody could. That's their demon. That's their demon, bro. You create your own demons, bro, by fear. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think I probably do a little more thanking. Thanking the divine, thanking the creator. Probably just be more appreciative. If I'm appreciative, then I can't be sad. Just be more appreciative of the life around me, of all the abilities I can do, of everything. Just be more appreciative, appreciate this camera that's here, I think that's what it is. When you stop appreciating, you start feeling sad, you start feeling down, you start feeling like, dang, what am I here for? Bro, look around. Look at all the things you have. Look at all the things you will have. Look at everything that you've been blessed with seeing. You've been blessed with experiencing. Feel the wind, feel the sun rays, even though the sun is not hot enough for me. It's not hot enough. Like, I need more heat. But I think I haven't been as appreciative as I could be. I haven't been thanking the Most High. I haven't been thanking it like I should be. I haven't been as appreciative as I could. Because if I was as appreciative as I would, I wouldn't be I wouldn't be in a depressive state. I wouldn't be in a state of aimlessness. If I was really more appreciative, if I appreciate that bee right there is landing on a piece of grass, and appreciate the view, and acknowledge that the view is just for me. The view is just for me. Like, nobody else in this world is seeing this bee but me. in this moment. And and watch how the bee flies from blade to blade. I don't know what it's looking for, but it's just like, have you ever watched how a bird moves, how any animal moves, how a squirrel moves? They don't move like we can move like this. We can move slow like this. We can move at a pace. They don't move at a pace. They move like, it's really like I don't know how to explain it, but birds, like, it's really choppy. It's not steady. There's no steadiness when you look at a squirrel, look for a nut. They look. There's no steadiness, there's no harmony in it. But in a sense, you think like, well, they're moving like that. How is time for them? How is time divided up for them? How do they view time? Because you look at how they move through time, real quick movements. How do they view time? How does a squirrel view time? What is time like to a squirrel? These questions, man. Yeah, I gotta be more gratitude. I gotta hold more gratitude. I gotta be more thankful, be more appreciative of everything that I have and everything I will have. But I'm still gonna question. I'm still gonna ask myself questions. I'm still gonna not be afraid to ask questions. That's the biggest thing, man. You're afraid of everything. You're scared of everything. You're scared of everything. You ain't gonna accomplish nothing. But you're scared of nothing. You accomplish everything. And what does accomplish mean? What is accomplishment? Accomplish is the journey. Accomplish mean you're on your way. Accomplish isn't the end goal. Accomplish is that means you took your first step. I think it's time for me to take my first step, man. Thanks for watching this video, man. Peace.